All right, whatever, everybody. How you guys doing today? It's Thursday. I'm fast today. We're gonna move today. How's your week, though? So we're gonna do math. Prepare yourself mentally. We're gonna do math. It's gonna happen. What I'm thinking that we start with is, you had enough ELA, dude. I completely agree. Winfast math. So we're gonna fly through this. I think we should fly through this. So get your notebooks, because we're going to be doing some math. Today we're also going to think about timing. 1.5 minutes per question. That's what you get. It kind of breaks down into two separate things. Some problems will take you 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Some problems will take you 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So you got to decide, is this a quick one or a long one? So I think 2 minutes is pretty solid. So I think we're going to do 2 minutes per question. So to begin, prime factorizations. Number 1, number 63, let's go. 2 minutes. Winfast is on A. 1 more minute. Cream. $30 seconds. Denos. Okay, that's time. That's 1 minute 45. So we're finding it on the prime factorization. I already took the first step, which is divide this by 2, and I'm going to do that for 378 as well, just to find out what half is. $189. And the way to find if something divides into 3 is add up all of the integers. If that divides by 3, you know that it divides by 3. So that's what I'm going to do next. 18, 6, 18, 0, 9, 63. And then notice if you add up 6 and 3, it also divides by 3. So we know that this can be divided by 3 further. I know most people can do divided by 3 in their heads. Let me fix my light really quick here. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. Okay. But we'll do 63 divided by 3, just for the slow in the back. 21, 3, and that's 7, and 3. And here we have 3 3s, so 3 to the third, and then we have 2 2s, 2 to the second, and 7 to the first. What answer is that? D. Chat. Chat. A is is not a prime number. That's the tricky one. A is not a prime number. 21 is 7 divided by 3. Chat. Dude. Okay, well, that's the warm-up. That is the warm-up question. We move on to 65. 2 minutes. Let's go. Tanisha's on B. Z's on B. Wind fast. All right. Just for your reference, that was 1 minute. Do you have any tips before you take the test? Yeah, ask me at the end of the test. I got plenty of tips. But good luck. Bottom line. Good luck. Have fun. Okay. 15 more seconds. So you see some of them you can just kind of pound out super fast, so don't ever worry too much. Ons. Z is like, I will solve and then I will explain. All right, so that's a minute 45. Let's go into it. So that's all the answers up top there. Very good. I think you guys are right. I don't know why they do parentheses. I feel like they're just trying to, I don't even know. But we're going to subtract 4 from each side, minus 4. So 8 over m equals 16. I'm going to times each side by m. Guess I didn't need to cross out that right one, but it felt right. We're going to divide each by 16 by 16. So that reduces to 1/2 equals m. And chat. Good job, guys. Good job, everybody. That was solid. Tanisha, Z, Winfast, Ons, Danos, Highland, Cream. Yeah, everybody's on it. Easy. Next. Ooh, this first page is really giving. 64, minute and 45. Let's go. Highland's already on E. Highland's looking into the answer key already. Just kidding, bro. Oh, this is actually one of those that you definitely could get very quickly, huh? Oh. This is brutal. This is a good question. Good job, Pearsons. Windfast on F. Tanisha. All right, 15 more seconds. Ons. Okay, so that's time on that one. So what was it? X is -2. So X is -2 and Y is 2. This is a trick. This is a trick question. Trying to burn your time. That's what they're doing. Simplify. Simplify. And just as a reminder, if something is like a to the second over a to the first, that's the same thing as a times a over a. So you can just cross out. And that's what we're going to be doing here. So x squared over x is just x. Y to the 6 over y to the second is y to the fourth. And so now we just plug it in. -2 times the quantity of 2 to the fourth. 2 to the fourth is 2 times 2, which is 4 times 2, which is 8 times 2, which is 16. 2, that's the fourth. So -2 times 16, the answer is -32. Very nice, which is F. Good job, chat. Right on it. Oh, wait, 64. Oops. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, dude. But just keep that in mind. You were super fast with it. But maybe a little too fast. A little too fast. But I feel like the chat mostly got it, so good on you guys. Good on you. All right, 66. Let's do it. Oh, Highland was doing the wrong problem? Oh, well, that'll do it to you. Okay, Ons is on G. It's kind of a cool name. I like that. Ons. Highlands on G. H? Nope. You're locked in, Lynn. Sorry, bro. You can retract the message, but the VOD will reveal you. All right, one more minute. Okay, so that's time. Uh, Z is on G as well. I didn't see that come in. I got you, bro. That's how I do my Z's. I put a line in the middle, so it's no hate there. So the first step is to subtract the x from each side, and then all you have is a big division problem. Did they do it? Yeah, they just want you to make sure you know how to do division and you know not to forget your negative. So, and also, should I have music on in the background? I feel like since your guys are going to be taking the test in silence and people are like focusing pretty hard, I don't want to like put background music on, but it does sound really weird that it's just pure quiet. But I don't know, tell me what you think. 3, 15, 18, another. And then we already know the answer. We already did these two. Look at the answer choices. We know it's going to be negative 336. That's our answer, H. Good job. A good job. A good job, everyone. Good job. Let's see. Next one. Good job, by the way. You like it quiet? Yeah, I think it's okay. Cool. I just didn't know if it was weird. But I also feel like it'd be even weirder if I had like lo-fi hip hop beats in the background, because then it's like, are we studying or are we not? We're hustling. That's what we're doing today. Okay. Let's do 67. Let's just keep grinding, dude. We're grinding today. Buckle up. Let's go. Minute 45. I love how the chat completely agrees. No music. No dissension. Good job, everyone. Tanisha's on A. One more minute. Went fast on C. Ons. Nosing in. What's up, bro? Lynn. Cream. Okay. That is time. So let's go over this guy. This is all this problem is. 1,200 down, 275 a month, 12 months in a year, 3 years in what we're talking about here. I'm gonna do that multiplication, save me a step down the road, but then I get to do this bad boy, which is just thrilling. Six times 7, 42, 45, 12, 16, 0, 15, 21, 22, 6, 8. I think I did that right. Okay. So we got 900 and 9,900. And look at that. That's one of the answer choices. They're trying to get you. Phenomenal. But you cannot be gotten. So this is what the payments were. Don't forget about the first part of the equation, which is to add this 9,990 to this 1,200. So work clean, stay clean. Look at those zeros. I'm sleeping. All right. There we go. C. Yep. Absolutely sensational. I think Tanisha and Nozanin, you didn't catch that multiplication on the end of that problem there. That's probably what was going on with that. Yeah. No. Oh, you know what? You probably did the 3-month, you just times the 275 by 3 as like it was a yearly payment, not months, then years. So just some reading comprehension. Log that in the back of your brain just to focus in on these word problems. Yeah, that happens, dude. It happens. You saw me try to multiply just then. I'm like, sometimes your brain just is like, no. All right, let's keep moving. We're cruising. We're flying today. 60. I think, wait, did we do 68 in the other day? No, we're going to. Did we? Let's do it. Let's go. Love a good parallelogram. I think we already did this. I think this problem's already been done. Windfast, Tanisha. Oh, man. Nosing in, Lynn, Danos. Cream. Yeah, you guys crushed it. That was 30 seconds, by the way. That was 30 seconds. So I feel like everybody got it. If you don't got it, then there's got to be an easy way to get it. Ons is there. Z is there. Oh, Ons is on F. I appreciate that. Independent. Yeah, cannot be persuaded. You will not just go along with the crowd, Ons. You are proud of your own accomplishments. So I actually got a lot of respect for that. A lot of bandwagoners. Not blaming you guys, but a lot of bandwagoners. Okay. In the parallelogram above, what is the value of x? So I guess I'll draw it. So 365 degrees is what all the angles add up to. So if you cut a four-sided shape in half, then that means that this angle and this angle have to add up to 180 degrees. If we're dealing with a parallelogram, if we're dealing with a square. 180, I'm not going to go into why that is. If you really want to know, I'll tell you. But 180 degrees. So that means that 2x plus 3x is going to equal 180 degrees. That means 5x is going to equal 180 degrees. I divide. And I'm just going to do this just because, here we go. X equals 36. So very good. That's it. Answer E. Very nice. Good job, everyone. Now, one thing to consider is they are asking you, what is the value of X? Oftentimes, or I have seen before, so do not be tricked, is they will give you a problem like this, and what was it, 2x down here and 3x down here, 2x, 3x. They will give you a problem like this, and they will say A, B, C, D. And 36 will be there in the answer choice. But they will ask you, what is the measurement of angle ADC? And you will solve for X, and you will think you are done, but they're asking you for the angle of ADC. So just keep in mind, when you solve for X, that's not always the end of the road. Sometimes you have to throw that back into the system to get the correct answer you want. So don't celebrate too early, but you guys all crushed it, so you don't have that problem. I'm not saying you do, but just be wary. That is a trick. We are going on a bus. Everyone get on the bus. Let's go. Lynn, you're correct. It is not too much for you, Z. Lock it in. C or A, nosing it. Give me the one. Give me the right one. I'm going to give you 3 minutes for this. This is a 3-minute problem. Easy. Lynn on B. Nosing in. Tanisha. Windfast. Pretty good spread here. It's a hard problem. Ons. When will I do the new... Is there a new practice test, Lynn? Is there a new one already? Too much information for you to compute. Yeah, it is. 30 more seconds. It just came out? Oh, man. Maybe we'll do a reveal party. Or maybe after this, we'll look at it. All right, so that's time on that. It's on Z. Oh, on Z. Is that right? Trust B. All right, I'm gonna assume that's your answer, Cream. No, girl. On Z. That's what you spelt the chat. And Z. And Z. And. I see. Okay. And Z. I kind of like ons. And Z. And Z. Okay. So I kind of like ons. Okay. Algebra. We need to find algebra from the words in this. Just replace the O with an A. Yeah, it's like ah. When they say open up your mouth, they say ah, A-H, A-H. That's what I'm saying. Ah. It's how you say it before you say the A. Ands. Ands. Like apple. Apple. Ands. Kind of like ons, but I get it. Ands. I get it. Thank you for helping me pronounce the words. Good. Thank you. Everybody pat yourself on the back. Good job. So a bus. It begins with, this is how I did this too. This bus begins with R occupants, including the driver. At each of the 20 stops, 3 people get on 20 stops. That's it. 3 people per the 20 stops. If there was 3 times as many, and we're just going to skip that for now, but that is the 3 times as many as there are at the end of the 4th stop, which is the number of people on the bus, 4 stops of 3. And the reason why this 3 is on the right side is because this has more people. This has less people. This actually has 3 times as many people as after the 4th stop. So this is our algebra equation. If you can get it to this form, you are really good and you're going to be totally fine. And I'm going to take it really slow because I prefer to take my algebra super slow just to avoid mistakes. Then we distribute that 3 to the R and to the 12. Then we're going to subtract 3R from each side. Or we're just going to subtract 1R from each side. I went a little crazy there. And then we're going to subtract 36 from each side. 36. This right side's easy. It's going to be 2R. This left side, I just want to make sure. Like, I really just want to make sure. 5, 3, 24. So 24 equals 2R. Divide by 2, divide by 2. We can do that in our sleep because we're geniuses. R equals 12. Is that an answer choice? It is. It is an answer choice. This is what I was just talking about. This is scenario X. So they put the variable there. But is that what we want? No. We want to know how many occupants did the bus have immediately after its 10th stop. So the bus starts with 12 people. After its 10th stop of taking on 3 people, D. Chat. We didn't get a single D. Oh no. All right. You guys know what this means, right? D is an irrelevant letter. It will not for this problem, obviously. So you guys know what this means. Since nobody got it right, double or nothing. This is time to earn your redemption. It's time to redeem yourself in the SHSAT. So, recommit yourself, take a sip of water, smash your face on your desk, and recommit yourself for this next problem. We did this problem in the last stream, so we're not going to do 70. We did that other one too. I'm trying to find a hard one for you. Number 72. Let's go. Minute and a half. One more minute. Okay, win fast. 30 seconds. On E, Tanisha. Hands. Cream. Yeah, you can. You can win fast. All right, so that's time. All right, fingers crossed on this one. Here's our problem. Looks like soy on the right, but that's a 50Y, right? Is it supposed to be 50Y? All I can do is see soy. Distribute. Oh, there's actually a faster way to do this, but I'm going to distribute, whatever. I've already committed in pen. So we're gonna be kind of sneaky here, and we're gonna divide all of this by 5. Yes, you can do this. I'll probably show you the fast way earlier, but when there's subtraction or addition, this is very much like saying this. So just a healthy. Oh, we probably could have made it even easier, dude. I'm not even thinking. I'm just like hoping you guys get this redemption. That's all I'm hoping for. That's all I'm thinking. So I made this way harder than it needs to be. Doesn't need to be this hard. You guys are great. All right, so here we go. We add 6y to each side. X equals 16y. And the chat did it. You guys did it. Congratulations, chat. You've redeemed yourself. We were in the deepest of valleys, and now we're in the highest of highs. Congratulations, chat. All right. So let's keep going. This was actually a pretty easy redemption, but it was still good that you guys nailed it. You got to come back strong. So what else we got? Whoa, my mic just fell off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's riding bikes with Maria. Yeah, what's up, Pokar? Pokar, dude. That is a classic individual, man. Long time no see. Wow. Are you staying out of trouble, Pokar? Wind fast on G. B-Tech. Yeah, you're not going to get into trouble, Pokar. You're good, bro. You're good. I was just playing. Please state. Oh, I think we have a minute left. Nose and ins on G2. Dude, I can't believe you're a senior. Congrats. You made it. You've beaten natural selection. And Tanisha, Cream. Yeah, everybody's on this one. Trizel. What's up, man? All right. Let's go over this. That was only like a minute, but you guys crushed it so deeply that I'm like, okay, should we even talk about it? Maria rides her bicycle to school at a constant speed, 15 miles an hour. If the distance to school is 6 miles, guys. All right. So rate, time equals distance. So here's our rate. What's our time? We have our distance. So we divide both sides by 15 by 15. T equals, this reduces 2/5. So what are the answers? Are the answers in minutes? How many minutes? So 2/5 of an hour. Times that by 60 seconds, because remember, she's going miles an hour, right? Yeah. So here we go. 12 over 5. 120 over 5. 120 divided by 5. 2, 10, 2, 0, 4. 24. And yeah, the chat's just dead to rights on that. Very nice. Yeah, Pokar was a GC. If you guys stick around, you'll watch Pokar get this next problem right. He absolutely will. I believe. Okay. All right, let's do 77. Pokar is going to tell us what the right answer is. Wind fast on B. Pokar. Yeah, dude. Got to go back to the grindhouse. Pokar is like doing advanced physics. Welcome back. Welcome back to SHSAT. We're in the grindhouse. Not Mar. Yasmin. Ans. Lynn. Tanisha. And Trizal is bandwagoning? Cream. Yeah, everybody's on this one. Dude, it's just multiplication. Yeah, even the SAT is different. That's very true. SAT is much more like memorization. Like, do you know the quadratic formula? Do you know what imaginary numbers are? Do you know graphing and slope intercept form? Do you know how to find slope? And yeah, it's much more memorization. Where SHSAT is just kind of like trying to be tricky with just a little bit basic math. So the first album has 575, and we have 5 of them. The second album has 378, and we have 6 of them. 6 times 8. So of course, 48. My 6s I hate. 42. Right. Right. Yeah. 42. Oh, nope, because then we carry this 4, so that's a 6. A beautiful 6, actually. That's a perfect 6. That's another 40. That's 18, so that's 22. So the first album has this many cards. The second set of albums has this many cards. I'm going to write them again just to make them beautiful. And then we're going to see how many are left over. And that's the problem. That's it. We're good. As long as we borrow. As long as I did my math right, which I'm actually seriously doubting right now. 607. Is that an answer choice? Yeah, I think I did my math wrong. Where did my math go wrong? Let's see. All right, so 5, 25, 35, 7, 30, 25, 28. That first one's golden. 6 times 6 is 48. That's beautiful. 42, 46, 18, 22. Oh, it's 576? Oh, I just wrote the question wrong. Okay, yeah, I wrote the question wrong. So I guess I gotta eat crow here. Let me just. I was just so excited talking to Pokar. 38, 35, 25, 28. Yeah, that's going to change it. That's going to give us 5 more. So that is going to be 612. The chat's absolutely unstoppable, unbeatable. They're a force that cannot be stopped. Did you forget about the spring session? I don't know what that means. Yeah, thank you, chat. Thank you, Pokar. It was Pokar that pointed that out. Thanks, bro. You got my back, bro. Let's keep moving. This next problem looks kind of insidious. So let's go. Number 78. Let's do it. What's the answer, Poke? Win fast on G. $45 more seconds. Oh, dude. Win fast is having doubts. Is H still censored in my chat? Z is on E. Cream is on G, but with question marks. H is censored? I forget why. Why is H censored? That's so weird. The letter H. So everybody's wanting to say H, but you can't because it's censored. Nose and ins on H. Why is H censored? Is that across YouTube? Why is that? Like, why? Like, there's zero things wrong with the letter H. Like, I know people can get really pressed, but there is zero things wrong with the letter H, man. It's gone too far. All right, let's go through this problem. The first step, here's our beautiful number here, 135.28. Multiply by 10. Add 0.5. Okay. Drop the digits after. That's actually a little messed up that they said drop the digits. They should, because there's only one. Well, I guess you could put a 0 there. So we're dropping the digits. See you later. Divide by 10. Okay, so then we just move the decimal place over. Yeah, it's H. No, it's. Did I write the problem down wrong again? I did. I wrote it down wrong. It's supposed to be a 5. Dude, I'm just too loose. I'm just too loose with it. All right, so yeah, it's H. You guys are right. Well done. Well done. Yeah, that was easy. That was easy. I don't. This is just a weird problem. What is it just trying to do? Just trying to throw people because you see all these steps and you get kind of twisted, or I don't know. On their own, they're actually really easy. So I legitimately don't know what they're doing. I think we did 76. People are going to go insane for the practice test for 2024. We're going to look at that at the end of the stream. We did that one as well. Ooh, I like. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Number 80. Let's go. We only got a little bit more left. It's basically questions from the previous test. Yeah. The laziest people I've ever had to witness in my life are the people who put this test together on a yearly basis. You need to produce one handbook, 2 practice tests, in addition to maybe the 10 or so versions of the test that you pass out. So you, at the absolute maximum, you need to make 20 tests. And you can't do that in a year? You can't do 2,000 problems in a year? 6 problems a day? You can't do that? Man, these people are bums. 80. Man, everybody's on F, dude. The handbook isn't released yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody's on F, so I'm not even going to write names down. Just because why are we even doing this? Like, why are we even here? Just to suffer? Yeah, this one is like easy. This one is like, if you have problems with this one, you're definitely, even if you got into a specialized high school, you're not going to have a fun time. If this problem is like blowing your mind to proportions you can't even realize, then when it doesn't matter, dude. When you get into a specialized high school, you're going to just get destroyed, which is whatever. I mean, we could talk about that later, but here's the question. Did I write it down wrong again, dude? Because I was bad mouthing Pearson. Yeah, I wrote it down right. All right, so 3 plus a -3, 0. 3 minus a -3 is 6. So it is interesting, though, that they don't give the answer choice undefined. I think that would have been a little bit more sneaky. Did they give an undefined answer choice? Hold up, let me see. No, they don't give an undefined answer choice. So how do we know that this is actually 0 and not undefined, which is actually a point that's worth talking about? 0 divided by 6. 0 divided by -6. Okay, so how many times does 6 go into 0? 0 times. Add a decimal place. Bring it down. How many times does 6 go into 0? 0 times. And we can keep doing that forever and ever. So that's why this is actually 0. And if you had something like -6 over 0, that is going to be undefined. Because if I were to do that, how many times does 0 go into -6? I don't know, 4, 14, 140? It just doesn't work. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay. You've lost so many friends because they're busy in specialized high schools. Yeah, that's so true. It's so true. And that's something I don't think people realize is like, it's not like the movies. You don't go to a rigorous high school in order for it to just be so much fun and it's just, oh, everybody's chatting and cutting class and showing up late. And that's not it. If you want to have fun, just go to a normal high school. And you will. I mean, you will. But they're specialized. They're schools for people who are super on the grind. So some people like to play it off like, oh, it's light work, man. It's easy. I don't really study. It's like, oh yeah, good for you. But I'm sure they do. And if they really don't, I mean, there are going to be geniuses in the world, but I think a lot of them just like to say that, you know. Like I once tutored this guy, and he was exactly like that. Light work, light work. Oh, I don't even have to look at this. But then you look at his notebook, and it's like scribbled full of math problems. I'm like, no, dude, you're actually grinding, but you just think it sounds cool to be whatever. All right. I think might be our last problem of the day. Trying to frighten you? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be frightened. I legitimately wouldn't be frightened. I don't know, Pokar, are you frightened? It's more so just like you will, if you get into a specialized high school, you have the skills to do it. Like, quick example: if I told you that instead of high school, you were going to go to the cobalt mines and you were going to dig rocks and tunnels and looking for precious metals for the next 4 years. At the end of those next 4 years, you are going to be really good at digging precious metals. It may be hard, some days may be easy, but through repetition, you're going to get really, really good at it. And that's what specialized high schools do. They work you. And so by the end of it, you get really good at it. Some days it feels like it's too much. Some days it feels actually like really easy, but you have no choice. You're working at a cobalt mine and you live in a hut next to the cobalt mine and you have a boss who watches you. It's like you're forced to do it. So it's not scary at all. Like the only thing that's scary is choice. But once you get in, you just go with it, dude. Like if some dude jumped you on the street and tried to hassle you, you just got to react. And that's very similar to going to those schools. You just go and you just do it. And then there's no fear because you just have to do it. So that's what I'd say. I would say don't be afraid. Just be excited you get the chance to do it. All right, last problem. Let's do 85 because it's got a real nice diagram here. So let's do 85. I didn't go to a specialized high school. I wasn't in New York at the time. Manage your time very well. Sacrifices do have to be made. Very wise from our resident in chief, Pokar. Working in a sweatshop? Yeah, it is. It is Trisel, yeah. Sacrifice all your weekends? Good for you, man. That's kind of the way to be. You got to give something up to go somewhere. You can't take your refrigerator with you to Disneyland. That's a beautiful metaphor. Okay, Trisol's on D. Slept over school, woke up at 3 a.m. and studied the rest of the day. Based. Lynn. Nozanin. All right, we're going to explain this one. Just one more minute. You have to add and you have to subtract. Wise words from Trisol. All right, well, don't even trip because I will explain. So the pivotal piece of information is that expenses is money going out, income is money coming in. Notice how paying employees, that's money coming out. Selling some bicycles, that's money coming in. And at the end of the day, everything is 70. So let's start from the bottom with money coming in, which is P. We push in it. Then money coming out, you're buying a new door. Why are you buying a new door, man? That's money coming out. Then we have money coming in from sold clothing. Then we have money coming in from 2 bicycles, and I'm going to save us some time and just say that that's 800. Can you guys believe it? And then we have an expense going out of selling or paying 4 employees $120, and I'm just going to save us some time. Can you guys believe it? So does that make sense? That's it. Pokes on D as well. I'll put his name up there for old time's sake. So this is it. This is this problem. That's it. That's the translation of the word problem into this. Okay, so I'm going to do the positives first just because they're going to be really easy. 95 and 800 is 895. Negative 500, negative 480 is negative 800, 980. Oh, and I probably should have remembered that all of this equals 70. Because the sum of the transactions was 70, and I'm assuming it's positive, but I guess we'll see. So 70 equals P, and then 980, we're going to get closer to 0 here. So I'm going to do it like this. There's a lot of ways to do this. I'm not going to try to stress you out too much. 17, 8, so 85. And then we add 85 to each side. Beautiful. The answer is D. Good job, everybody. All right. Woo! We did it, guys. It's been done. Someone asked me earlier, I think it was Dinos asked me earlier, because she's taking, or Dinos is taking it tomorrow. Any advice? Any advice? I don't know, Pokar, do you have any advice? You took it. I've never taken it, so. Pokar is actually my superior in that regard. As far as testing in general, the key is to not tire your brain out before you get to the test. If you spend all night worrying and all morning worrying and overthinking and going, oh, I only have this much time and I got to do this and I have to remember to look at that and do that, you're going to tire your brain out before you even get there. So I would highly, highly recommend to not tire out your brain. Pokar, my advice is that you should not be nervous or scared or anything during the test. Exactly. Just be yourself. Just try to maintain a baseline and relax. The more you hype it up in your mind, the worse it's gonna be. Wasn't that like a cartoon or something? Like the scarier you thought the monster was, the bigger the monster got. And then the less scary that you thought it was, the less scary it got. Wasn't there a thing like that? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, man. I forgot that was even a thing. Yeah. Well, that would be my advice. So just don't stress, man. Don't stress. Because also, it doesn't matter. If you get into a specialized high school, great. If you don't, that's fine. There's going to be a million levels and a million different opportunities and a million different things that can go or not go right. Like, this is such a small thing. Like, you got to have perspective, dude. Like, yeah, it'd be great to go, but who knows? Maybe you go and you get bullied on and you step outside the school and get run over by a car. Like, it's just not meant to be for you. Or if you don't go and you meet your future best friend and you guys become billionaires together. Like, it's just, there's too many variables. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. Who cares? Just do your thing. That's all I gotta say. Just do your thing. I had genius friends who didn't go to specialized high school. It's all cool if you don't get it. Yeah, so true, Pokar. Do I still have the Discord server? I do. I just never go on Discord. But I still have it, yeah. Maybe I'll get it started once like these streams get into the fall and more people start showing up. Maybe I'll revive it. You'll be the driver. You're gonna be the driver of the car that runs me over. God, I'd be so happy. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll revive the Discord someday. Who knows? But guys, I am out of here. I will be seeing you next Thursday. My email. Oh, I forgot to answer my emails this week. I will answer your email. But like the channel, share the channel, and if you are a Redditor, I don't recommend you are a Redditor. I don't think you should ever go to Reddit if you ask me politely. But if you are, shill me on Reddit. All right, guys, I'm out of here. See ya.